Celebrate, oh. Everything I do, we just they penetrate, oh. I just want to say, oh, thank you, Jehovah. See, I'm living large, I get angels so for my ghetto. Never forget where I come from, not from ghetto. Oh, no, 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 no. I just want to say, oh, thank you, Jehovah. Oh, Ure Kennedy, what to go, Father, Father, eh. One belle bello. I call look if I follow one day you must go. See I come from East the enter street brother you know. Jimmy I turn to beast you already know. Him I know now yellow moon don't get a oh now yellow me gon' get to
Yeah, welcome back. This is Sweet Prince. Yeah. A regular host on this program, Life is Life. And indeed, life is life. And I want to be talking about love this month of June. Yeah, that is what we'll basically talk about, love. And today is dedicated especially for fathers. And I will be asking Easy Lizzie, who is a father? And she will be giving us some short stories about fatherhood, and all those things. Then I will ask her some questions, you understand? Questions that would help us to see that figure of a father as a respectable person, as someone that whether you like it or not, it's a gradual evolving. You will evolve as a male child to become a father. You will become a boy, a young man. Probably if you evolve into an husband, you will get married. But if you don't evolve into an husband, you can stay and not be married. You understand? We'll talk about that. You understand? We'll talk about a lot of things. Just follow us on Life is Life. We'll talk about every angle that you are thinking about. What is life? Who am I? Should I marry? Should I not marry? You understand? We'll talk about it. That is why I've come. I'm sent for that purpose. I've sent to enlighten my generation and generation yet unborn about the basic truth about life that people need to know. So you won't think that everything is the devil. You know, a lot of people always say, Sweet Prince, this thing that I'm going through is the devil, and I'll tell them it's not the devil. By the time we sit down and analyze it, we realize that it's not actually the devil. That you see that money is disappearing in your purse is not the devil. It's not the devil. Often at times it is your spending that you need to look into. Yeah, you are collecting 50,000 naira salary monthly. You have an apartment of 450,000 that you are staying in. You send your children to private school that you pay like 100,000 every 3 months, and you feel like money is disappearing in your hand. Money is not disappearing. It is your spending that you need to check. You understand? But today, let us focus on why we are here. You understand? As I will be asking her, what is this thing love? And in relation to father, who is a father?
Love. Love.
Yeah. We are all product of love.
Yes.
Yeah, whether we like it or not. Sometimes this is like they didn't give back to me in a family setting. It is one night stand or whatever. We are a product of love. We are just a product of love. It might differ from one person to another person. You understand? It might differ, but one thing is this: we are products of love. Yeah. So what is love and father? Okay, father.
Okay.
Whether we like it or not, you have
yes,
a father.
Definitely, I have.
And
a
now
father.
I'm sure that you are married.
Yes.
So you have husband that is father to your children.
And I have a son.
Oh, yo. So you have two different experiences that you can be sharing with us.
And I also have a brother.
Oh, you also have a brother that is now a father.
Yes.
Wow, fantastic. That is, we can say you have a triangular or trinity fatherhood setting in your experience. Okay. So go ahead, please.
Okay.
Who is a father?
A father is the male parent of a child.
A male parent of a child.
Yeah. Then, besides the paternal bond of a father to his children, the father too may have a legal or social relationship with the child.
Okay.
That carries him, the man.
Sorry, now you have started talking about a father.
Yes.
The question is who? We want to know, a lot of people don't know who a father is. So our question is, who is a father? Who? Is it
father.
okay? Maybe I should break it down so people will know that I'm asking question from, because I've been doing some teaching. Yeah, sorry, I'm the one that is doing the teaching. 15 things your parent didn't teach you about marriage. Yeah, that is my face. Somebody is like, okay, so it is me. Don't mind me. I've been the one that has been talking about 15 things that your parent didn't teach you about marriage. You understand? And I've seen somebody say, because I impregnated a woman or a lady, I'm a father. Does that make you automatically a father? Or is there two dimensions of being a father? Because they asked me that question, I said there are two dimensions of being a father.
True.
You might have the capacity as a male child. You have the sperm in your system and you just impregnated a woman. Of course, by having a child, you are a father.
True.
But the second dimension is the responsibility of a father. You understand? If you cannot take the position, the role of a father, then you are not a father.
Okay.
You understand? You just have the capacity to impregnate a woman or a lady and become and bring forth a child.
True.
Understand? So that is why
Okay.
now I beg you to make it a little bit broader. So who is a father? In your own understanding, you have a father, you have husband, and your brother. So
Like
who is a
you
father?
rightly said, that a father could be someone that can impregnate a woman.
Yeah.
And myself and I can't remember who were discussing about this father thing now.
Okay.
And then he now said, okay, it was my husband.
Okay.
He said, maybe few years to come, I come up with a DNA result and say, you are not the father of these children.
Oh, I love
That
such discussion.
He would just tell me that, fine, I'm not arguing with the result, but I've been there for these children right from when they were babies
Wow.
until now.
Wow.
I think I have a right to be the father of those children.
Wow.
So looking at that decision,
Yeah.
he has already made up his mind about that.
Yeah.
So taking it to who a father is,
Yeah.
yes, we have godfathers, we have biological fathers, we have foster fathers, we have fathers, and we have fathers.
Yeah.
It could be that, okay, I gave birth to this person, that's why I'm the father, and
Okay.
you are not a responsible father.
Okay.
And you might not be the biological father, but talk
You
about
took the responsibility of being a
responsibilities,
father
yes,
over that child.
over that child,
Yeah.
then that makes you a father.
Okay.
We have spiritual fathers too. I didn't remember to do that.
Okay.
So they are all our fathers
Okay.
because they have this responsibility to watch over us.
Yeah.
So we call them fathers.
Father.
So the role of a father is just to be responsible for a child.
Okay. So that means we can actually say, based on this breaking down that you are giving us, that the least section of being a father is having the capacity to impregnate a woman.
True.
Now, the person that actually takes the pain of raising up that child, caring for that child, and other people that comes in place, like spiritual father, like that, and all those stuffs, are also equally fathers. Over that child.
Yes.
So to you, that is a father. Okay, that means that qualifies the two dimension of a father that we say. At a particular age, a male child has the capacity to impregnate a woman. But one thing is this, that is just like the 10% of what fatherhood is all about.
True.
Fatherhood is about you being there for the child emotionally, financially, spiritually,
yes,
maritally, and in all spheres of life. That is what qualifies you to be a father. And I love what you said your husband said, you understand? Like someone said something. There was an argument in a street and a lot of things were happening in that street. And he said someone's goat is eating another person's cassava that he planted. And the man gave an illustration. He said, you own the goat. I feed the goat. If peradventure this goat devour everything that I have here, what I will just do is I will take the goat, I will kill the goat and eat the goat. Now the same right you have to the goat by buying it, owning it, is the same right I have to the goat by feeding the goat. You understand? That I will not just kill it and waste it. And I feel like those are like fathers. Some can say I'm the one that just impregnated, because what about if you impregnate a woman and you died and somebody took responsibility? That person also have equal right of a fatherhood over that child.
True.
So that is who a father is. And I would like to see your write-up about a father, man. Let us listen to some things that probably you want to main points, you understand? Then we'll ask question because I'm also a child from a father. Only that as I'm talking about 15 things your parent didn't teach you. This same year also marked 15 years that I lost my father. You understand? So I'm a young child. I'm also can I be qualified to be an orphan? And I put my account out so that people can help me because I don't have a parent. You are laughing.
Yes.
You know that laughing sometimes can be very painful.
Wow.
I don't have a parent. I don't have a father.
You said we shouldn't go emotional.
Okay. Now back to what we are saying. Now we are talking about fathers. Fathers, happy Father's Day.
Happy
We love
Father's
you.
Day,
Happy
we love
Father's
you.
Day. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. A father may have parental, legal, or social relationship with a child
Okay.
that carries it with certain rights and obligations, long and short of everything we've been saying since. Then we have biological fathers, foster fathers, Christian fathers, we have good fathers, and we have bad fathers.
They are all
Failed
fathers.
fathers. Yes, we
They are
have
all
failed
fathers.
fathers. Yes. Fathers are pillars in the development of a child's emotional well-being. Children look up to their fathers to lay down the rules and enforce them. They also look to their fathers to provide a feeling of security, both physical and emotional. Your father should be your number one superhero. The children say it all the time. My hero, I'm a superhero. Yes, your father should be your number one first superhero. He should always protect you. He hides his own pain to make you smile.
Wow.
Yes. He's the first Prince Charming in every girl's life. Someone whose love never ends. He lives for your smile. Your dad is someone who always believes in you. Someone who guides you on the right path. It goes without saying that a father stretches his means for his children and his love for them, both unfathomable and unconditional.
Wow.
He loves without reasons. He holds your fingers when you need a helping hand. He's always there to support, guide, and stays with you. Just close behind you to hold your back in case you want to fall.
Yeah.
A father is a lot of things, but essentially, he's a loving father. Some dads,
Daddy.
they are too proud to say, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
A father has a family and he's the head of the family. That is who a father is supposed to be. I have a short story about a father and I would like to share with you.
Okay, but before you share your story,
Okay.
what you have read to us is fantastic. And I would like also to reinforce what you have said, you understand? Because this is Life is Life program. And we are talking about the ideals. This is who a father should be. If peradventure you are not doing as much as you should do as a father, we are using this medium to plead with you, to beg you. Please, be the superhero for your children. Be the Prince Charming for your daughter. Be the one to love them without reasoning. I love that part. You know, sometimes fathers do some things and you just, growing up, you just, why did daddy did all those things? You understand?
The daddy comes in and everybody's under the bed.
No, those are the lion of the tribe of their family of the olden days. Fathers have changed now.
Okay.
Fathers know better because I've been at different occasions to talk about fathers and all those things, and I said, see, our parents never knew how to pass across the information that they have for us. So what they did was that they beat us into picking those informations on our own.
True.
But now we now have parents also that unconsciously, some does not even know how to say it. They overplay it. Is their children that is now parenting them. But part of the reason why we have brought this program to play is that we want to balance it. The older generation was just beaten at random.
True.
The new generation is loving detrimentally. A child wants sweet, wants biscuit, they give everything, claiming that they love the child. Nobody can beat their child, nobody can help them to correct their child, and now they are raising children that are becoming predators in our world. So we want to balance it. This is who a father should be. That is what she has read to us. A father should be loving, and he should be a disciplinarian person. He should be able to say, see, my son, sit down here. My son, this is how to do things in life. You cannot have a child that you cannot raise. If you don't raise that child, that is why, I started this program by saying the world was neutral before a force came. And one thing is this, the whole world in general, I always tell people, is a one big fight that we are in, whether you like it or not. Like I said early this morning when I was doing some admonishing for some people and all those things, I said that I'm neutral, that I'm a gentle person, I don't want problem. Then don't come to this world. Once your parent has given birth to you and you are in this world, you are in one big fight, one big battle. The devil and God are fighting, whether you like it or not. That means you can actually produce your child to be a weapon in the hand of the devil or to be an instrument in the hand of God. That is why parenting, we'll be talking about it, but today this is father. And the whole lot of the load is on the father. Father is the one that said, like I told someone today, I was saying, how do you become a father? You first become an husband before you become a father. But a lot of things we've reversed it. We've seen people that are not yet an husband that have become a father. You understand? They are the people that I call the unreverent fathers. Because once you become an husband, before you become a father, then you are a reverend father. Are you understand what I'm saying? So if you just impregnate someone on the way and you are not legally married to that person, you are an unreverent father. Yeah, but if you do the necessary things that you should do, because it is only honorable when you are married. You know what I'm talking about, that is honorable when you are married. So if in the course of doing that you now have a child, then the next question will be, as a father, do you want to raise that child to give glory to the positive side, which is God, or to give glory to be an instrument to the negative side, which is the devil? Those are the things that I'll be talking about on Life is Life. So get it straight. We'll help you to balance it. Beating a child is not wrong. Oh, somebody said corporal punishment has been abolished. We'll get there. But we are not there today. That is a father. Are you a father? Let us ask ourselves a question. Every male child, every male guy that is hearing me there, every father that is hearing me there, every grandfather that is there, are you a father? Have you passed those messages across the way you should? Actually, can you also be father enough to say sorry when you are wrong? Sometimes we beat our children wrongly. We later realize that what Jide said was done by Laide was not actually done by Laide, it was actually done by Sweet Prince. But you have beaten someone that you should not beat for an offense that he never committed. Are you father enough to say, okay, my daughter, come, I'm sorry, I later realized that this is what happened? You understand? And you make sure that all things are well. The esteem of that child is okay. The esteem of the other child is also okay. Everybody is fine, and you're also fine as a father. Because I always tell people, no matter which side you play, you are a father. She has said it. We have the good father and we have the failed father. That means in life, you cannot be neutral. You cannot be in between. It's either you are a good father doing the right thing, or you are doing the wrong thing. And I want to beseech us, let us learn from people that we could learn from this kind of program and be a better person. Every one of us can be a better person. Like a question that somebody has, and he said, Sweet Prince, you always talk about prosperity, success. Can everybody be successful? I said yes, without hindering the other person. Everybody can be successful without hindering the other person. You can be rich, have a house, have your car, have everything. But one thing is this, we as human beings, because of our mind that she spoke about the other time, we try to hinder the other person to get to where we are going. And it is not actually necessary. The wealth in this world can actually go around without any problem. But the major thing is that some just want to be there. And they just want to have everything. And one thing is this, even if you own all this world, all is vanity. The only thing, the only legacy that you can give as a father is to impact that child, raise him up for the weapon you want him to become. Weapon in the hand of God or weapon in the hand of the devil. I said something and I keep saying it to people and I still stand to be corrected because this is an open program where you can actually say, Sweet Prince, that is wrong, that is right. I tell people, I said, view our society is a reflection of our families.
True.
Someone said, are you sure? I said, that's the truth. Whatever is happening in our society, all those people that are fighting for this person, fighting for that person, fighting rightly or wrongly, they are a product of a family. Someone said, what about those people that are in uniform that stop people and ask them unnecessary questions and will tell them inner light, real light and all those things? I said, see, they are also a product of a family. Everybody is a product of a family. So if we can get it right from the position of father and we can start doing things the way we should do, we'll start having a better society. Yeah, you are a father. You are stopping someone unjustly, asking for what they should not carry with them. You are a father. One thing also is this: there is no vacuum in this existence, and life is life. You are doing it badly, life is life. You are doing it good, life is life. Every one of us, like I said. Someone said, why do you like I said? Because one thing about my life is that I'm a repeated product of myself. I say all those things to get it eternalized because I'm also first a male child and now I'm a reverend father. You know, when I say reverend father, it's not a title of spirituality. It's just because I got married before I start fathering children. So once you have done that also, you are a reverend father like me. But what I was about saying then was that, see, whatever you are doing, life is life by Sweet Prince is telling you, if you can deceive everyone around you, you cannot deceive the supreme being that is the force behind this existence. Yeah. You cannot deceive the devil and you cannot deceive God. They know of whose you are, whether you are for God or you are for the devil. You cannot deceive the two beings. You can deceive your family member. You can deceive everybody around you. But as a father, listen to that. You must be the Prince Charming that your home desire. You must be the role model that they want. You must be the one leading them and guiding them. And one day we'll talk about husband. You will know who an husband is and who a wife is. We are not there, but today is for fathers. We are dedicating it for the father. And you, as you are going to listen to this short story by Easy Lizzy. It's a short story, beautiful story. But before we do that, let us go there.
If you have a message, think Primus. If you have a gift, think Primus. If you have a dream, think Primus. Primus Radio. Express, exhibit, and explore.
Dropping my first album in a beat. I got a couple hits, and I know you wish that you were here for this, just to witness this. Daddy, last night I had a dream, and you were next to me, telling me things I cannot see about the future. That I'm a king, and I'm a king and a queen. But everybody more. You are standing by me. Ooh, yeah. Everybody more. You are always next to me. 1995. When my daddy died. Oh no, many people cried. Oh, yeah, it was very, very sad. Oh no, I'm glad that I'm alive to keep on pushing all your dreams, and I can become everything that you wished and more, so that you can see, so that you can see.
give you the right tunes, the right vibe, all in one big ball. It is Primus. It's Sparkles in Primus Radio.
Express, exhibit, and explore.
Ìgbà tó bá ní ṣọba gbọ́n mi kọ̀ǹkọ̀ tó bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tó tún kọ̀ǹkọ̀ ní bá wọn ṣọba lálẹ́ odò Primus Media City ìràwọ̀ sọ́tọ̀ bàbá rúru. Ìgbà tó bá ní ṣọba gbọ́n mi kọ̀ǹkọ̀ tó bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tó tún kọ̀ǹkọ̀ ní bá wọn ṣọba lálẹ́ odò.
You're welcome back. This is Sweet Prince, your host on Life is Life from Primus Media. Wow, Primus Media. And we have been talking about love from the angle of a father, because this season is season of Father's Day, Father's Week. Some are saying Father's Month and all those things. So we've been talking about father from different angle, and we've talked about the ideal father. You understand? And if peradventure you are not doing it well the way you should, then we beseech you, we beg you, you understand? We plead with you, you understand? That you can actually come for counseling. We can help you get better as a person. That is my purpose. That is why I always tell people you can send email to enochadelusi@gmail.com, or you can follow me on Facebook /Sweet Prince TV. You can ask questions, you understand? We are here to help ourselves, because the truth is this: the long and short of life is that life is life. Your experience is not the final, and your experience is not actually the definition of the truth about life. Hear that. Your experience is not the final, and your experience is not the actual definition about life. And that because I'm experiencing it this way, then this is what life is. No. Your own experience is too small to justify and define life. It's too small. That is why we can help you get it better and enjoy the best side of life, so that you can understand that life is life. Life is actually life. Life is life. And I'll be putting it to Madam Easy Lizzy now, as she will be giving us a short story about a father. Listen to it, you understand? Learn one or two things from it, and you know that life is actually life. Because the truth is this: the more you know in life and you are willing to deploy, the better your life is. Hear that clearly. The more you know, that means knowledge alone is not enough. And you are willing to deploy, that means ability to do what you know, the better your life will become. And that is life. Life is life. Thank you so very much. As Easy Lizzy give it to us.
Yes. My story is very short. It's about a father. He had two sons. These two sons were perpetually quarreling among themselves. He tried everything possible to heal the dispute by his exhortations and his talking to them. Then he determined to give them practical illustration of evil of disunion. One day, he told the sons to bring a bunch of broom, that is the normal broom. When they had done so, he placed the broom, each child brought a broom. He placed the broom in their hands and asked them to break the broom. They tried. Each of them tried to break the broom with all their strength, and they were unable to do it. He next opened the broom and brought out a broomstick separately, one by one, and he asked them to break it into pieces. They broke them easily. Each child broke the broom easily. He then said, "My son, if you are of one mind and you're united, you will be strong as this bunch of broom, uninjured by all attempts of your enemies. But if you are divided among yourselves with this quarreling, fights, unnecessary ranting, you will be broken as easily as each broomstick is broken into pieces. The two sons instantly joined hands together to become one. They resolved among themselves to stop every form of fighting, conflict, fighting, misunderstanding, and they decided to be united. They decided to be more accommodating, to understand each other, and to hold each other as one. Now, what is the moral of the story? Unity is strength. Let us live together as brothers. We can stay together and work together as a team.
If you have a message, think Primus. If you have a gift, think Primus. If you have a dream, think Primus. Primus Radio. Express, exhibit, and explore.
Taking over me. So run, come everybody. Thank Jesus for me. He has done that which no man can do. So run, come everybody. Thank Jesus for me. He has opened up the door. There is nothing you cannot do. Protocol breaker. There is nothing you cannot do. Jehovah overdo. I have tasted of your love. I have seen your mighty works. Mountain mover, my lover, you're my Rebema. There is nothing you cannot do. Protocol breaker. There is nothing you cannot do. Jehovah overdo. I have tasted of your love. I have seen your mighty works. Mountain mover, my lover, you're my Rebema. You said that I'm the one you have been looking for, and then you changed my name, oh. You wipe away my tears, oh. And you overwhelm me. This love is too much. What can I say? I love beyond
to Life is Life. I'm still your host, Sweet Prince. Yeah, that is the short story that you just listened to from Easy Lizzy. Someone was asking a question. Yes to your question. Yes. Yeah, yes. Yes, she's the one. You know, one thing that I always tell people is that by the grace of God, I've been around for a while, and you will see a lot of different people that I would be bringing to this program to educate and enlighten us from different angles. Because I always tell everybody, if you want to meet with Buhari, I have the contact. If someone is saying you have the contact, we need to come and carry you now. Actually, what I'm trying to tell you is that whoever you want to meet in life, you're just 3 persons away from that person. I know that if I call the person that asked this question about who Easy Lizzy is, the person will be able to give me a link to another person, and from another person we will link whoever wants to link. That is how life is. You understand? So, fathers, I believe we have been able to pick one thing or the other from that beautiful and lovely story. Let us tread gently. Let us get it right. Let us be the role model that our family desire. Because, firstly, you are the one that started our home. You want me to start my next week topic now, which I feel I will give us some intro into it. A home never gets started by a woman or by a child. It is a male child that can start a home. But it is appropriate for a male child to become an husband. You evolve to a man that has a vision, that knows his purpose in existence. Then you now need an help that is suitable for that journey. Then you now start searching. You pray, you search, you pray, you search, you consult, you pray, you search, until you find a wife. Hear this clearly. I'm giving you this for free. If you don't find a wife, don't marry yet. Someone said, Sweet Prince, what are you saying? Yes, there are ladies. Don't marry a lady. There are girls. Don't marry a girl. There are women. Don't marry women. Don't. The only person that you should marry is a wife. A wife is someone that is an help, that is suitable, that can help you, that can reinforce, that can journey with you in that line of life that you want to go to. It is not someone that when you are moving at a circle, you will say, Daddy is confused. No, it will be the one that says, Daddy has a pattern of moving in life. And we are enjoying it because you are the one they are to follow. That is why find a path in life before you found a wife. Then journey and look for a wife that is suitable, that is an helpmate. Someone asked a question and said, what if my wife is earning more than me? Should I still marry her? I will answer that next week. I will answer it next week. Should I marry the person that earns more than me? I will answer next week. I will answer next week. But for today, hope you have enjoyed one thing or the other. You know, some people are calling. I didn't give out my number. But don't worry, next week we'll start giving out numbers. I will give my email so that you can actually send messages, information, ask questions that will be bringing here, answering it, telling you how it should be, and working it the way it can work. There are different ways, like I always say, there are different ways, but the best way is the right way. And the right way for you might not be the right way for another person. Yes, it might not be the right way. That is why get your own right way and do things. But one thing in all you're doing, make sure that your conscience is right. Yeah, anything your conscience fights you for is wrong. Anything. Someone said, yeah, anything. Or let me push it to her. Man, if your conscience is fighting you for something, is it possible that thing is right?
Wrong.
You see, those are
once your conscience is telling you don't do, and you have this uneasiness, fear, it's a no.
You see, you hear that is a no. That is the simple way to know if what you are doing is right, because not everyone will have knowledge about everything. Let me start from that place. 2, not everyone will have this thing that some people call discerning spirit. Not everyone can go and consult and say, I want to do this. my bro, my sister, please join me in faith or pray with me or check it. Can I actually do it? But once your conscience, once that is troubling you, please, it's a no. Someone said, but that is how I know what is right for me. We'll talk about that. You know, that is why life is life. Because one thing is this, I was asking a question recently, and someone said some women don't do menstruation. They only have red palm. And after a period of time, it will go away. Do you also agree with that? Do you also know that?
I've not heard about
You
that.
have not heard about that. This is life is life. You hear a lot of things, but we'll make it simple and we'll provide answers. Thank you so very much. I remain Sweet Prince. Your guy.
If you have a message, think Primus. If you have a gift, think Primus. If you have a dream, think Primus. Primus Radio. Express, exhibit, and slow.
Offering the sounds that shapes the heart, making the turn inward towards beauty. We are Primus. Offering the sounds that shapes the heart.
Big Prime!
Guess what? I'm dropping my first album in a beat. I got a couple hits. And I know you wish that you were here for this, just to witness this. Daddy, last night I had a dream, and you were next to me, telling me things I cannot see about the future. That I'm a king, and I'm a king and a queen. Body, everybody me more. You are standing by me. Ooh, yeah. Everybody me more. You are always next to me. 1995, when my daddy died. Oh no.
Mo ní bàbá kan. Èmi ní bàbá kan. Bàbá arúgbó ọjọ́. Bàbá Elédùmarè. Ó ń gbọ́ àdúrà wa.
We give you the right tunes, the right vibe, all in one in one. It is Primus. It is Sparkles the world. Primus Radio.
Express, exhibit, and slow.
Ẹ̀mí gígùn là ń tọrọ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run ọba, àlàáfíà là ń tọrọ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run ọba. Ṣé òun ni bàbá wa bá rere, bàbá rere, bàbá rere. Hi guys, what's going on? It is your super artist, super producer, Drew Sticks, aka Faluya of Africa. Right now, I'm on Primus Radio. Don't change that dial. Feel it. Ẹ̀mí gígùn là ń tọrọ lọ́dọ̀